Did Yeonwoo just send a secret message to Lee Min-ho? Or to Song Hye Kyo? As the internet buzzes with explosive rumors about Lee Min-ho's alleged romance with top star Song Hye Kyo, his ex-girlfriend Yeonwoo has made a move that fans are calling cryptic, emotional, and impossible to ignore. What did she do, and what does it mean? Let's dive into the mystery. Right here with red carpet revealed. Is she sending a message, or starting a storm? When it comes to K-drama worthy real-life plot twists, few rival the electric triangle that now seems to be brewing between Lee Min-ho, his ex-girlfriend Yeonwoo, and the Korean wave queen herself, Song Hye Kyo. Just when fans were starting to process the whispers of a possible romantic spark between Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo, an unexpected ripple hit the waters. Yeonwoo, the idol actress who once held Lee Min-ho's heart, made a cryptic and eerily timed online move that left the internet breathless. But what exactly happened, and what does it mean? Let's pull back the velvet curtain. Because the stage is set, the lights are on, and the drama has only just begun. Scene 1. Rumors that shook the nation. It started quietly. A few blurry paparazzi photos here. A whispered report from a dinner sighting there. But then came the wave. Rumors that Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo, two of South Korea's most beloved and elusive stars, might be more than just acquaintances. The pairing seemed improbable. They had never co-starred, never been seen together in public, until now. A candlelit restaurant in Gangnam. A black SUV seen leaving Song Hye Kyo's apartment building. The public was hooked. But it wasn't just the fans who were watching. Scene 2. The cryptic post. Just hours after the dating rumors hit the top of search engines, Yeonwoo, Lee Min-ho's ex-girlfriend and former Momoland member, posted something that sent chills down everyone's spine. It was simple, a photo of a single white lily, captioned, "Some flowers bloom again, but some never do." No names, no hashtags, no explanation, and yet, it screamed volumes. The comments exploded. Fans speculated everything from heartbreak to subtle warnings. Some even claimed the lily, a symbol of purity and lost love, was a direct message to Song Hye Kyo. Others believed it was Yeonwoo's way of reclaiming her narrative, reminding the world that she, too, once mattered. Scene 3. The ghosts of the past. For those unfamiliar, Yeonwoo and Lee Min-ho were rumored to be dating in 2021. While their agencies never fully confirmed the relationship, sightings of the two together told a different story. She was seen attending his fan meetings, and he was spotted celebrating her birthday at a private venue. Their breakup, if it ever officially happened, was silent. No statements, no drama, just disappearance. And maybe that's what makes her recent post feel so loud. Scene 4. The calm before the storm? Sources close to Yeonwoo suggest she has remained deeply affected by her past relationship with Lee Min-ho. One stylist, speaking anonymously, revealed she never really got closure. They drifted, but it wasn't her choice. Seeing him possibly move on, not just with anyone, but with Song Hye Kyo, must feel like salt in a wound. Insiders from Lee Min-ho's team, however, are playing it cool. One manager commented, "He doesn't follow gossip. He's focusing on his next film." But when pressed about Yeonwoo's post, the manager paused, smiled slightly, then walked away. Scene 5. A twist no one saw coming. Just when things couldn't get more dramatic, a new development surfaced that no one could have predicted. Song Hye Kyo liked a fan-edited photo of her and Lee Min-ho on Instagram. Within minutes, fans noticed and screen captured it. Some cheered, some gasped, and some asked, was this an innocent tap? Or a declaration? Even more shocking? Less than 24 hours later, Yeonwoo deleted her Lily post. Silence. Once again, those on Team Yeonwoo saw the post as a silent yet deeply emotional expression of heartbreak. They argued that it wasn't about drama, it was about pain, closure, and the inability to say out loud what still lingered inside. One user commented, "She didn't name names, she didn't stir trouble, but the message was clear. It was her moment to speak." Without speaking, on popular Korean forums like the Coup, a comment describing the post as a dagger wrapped in petals quickly gained tens of thousands of likes. echoed across Tumblr, Twitter, and fan pages worldwide. For many, Yeonwoo became a quiet symbol of wounded grace. Someone left behind without the world ever knowing the full story. Yet not everyone felt sympathy. Supporters of the Lee Min-ho song Hye Kyo ship, now dubbed Min-Hye by fans, viewed Yeonwoo's move as calculated. They claimed that if she truly wanted privacy and peace, she wouldn't post anything at all, let alone something so emotionally loaded. So precisely timed. She's not a victim. She's stirring up sympathy with ambiguity. One popular Twitter account declared. A widely upvoted comment on Naver read, "Let's not forget, her relationship with Lee Min-ho was never even confirmed." Meanwhile, he and Song Hye Kyo are both mature professionals. Let them be. The tone was dismissive, even hostile at times. For this group, the post was less about heartbreak and more about relevance. Amid the chaos, a third camp emerged. Those who weren't ready to take sides. These neutral voices offered a sobering reminder. Sometimes a flower is just a flower. We overanalyze everything. One Facebook user wrote, "What if the post was meant for herself? For someone else entirely?" The whole world saw it and immediately assigned it meaning. These comments sparked their own wave of replies, with some agreeing, but others firing back that celebrities know exactly how public their platforms are. Posting something that's symbolic, at that exact moment, was no accident. Certain comments cut through the noise and took on lives of their own. A fan on Twitter wrote, "That's not a flower, that's a white flag. She's surrendering her silence." The line went viral, reposted on every major K-drama fan page and quoted in countless reaction videos. Another chilling comment observed, "Yeonwoo's post felt like the last scene of a tragic drama. Beautiful. Silent. Devastating." The phrase was quickly turned into fan edits, set to emotional ballads, further blurring the line between fiction and reality. What began as a private moment, or at least a personal expression, had now become a collective experience. Online spaces were divided not just by loyalty to celebrities, but by interpretations of love, loss, and how we handle pain in the public eye. For older fans who had grown up with Song Hye Kyo's classic image and Lee Min-ho's breakout performances, Yeonwoo's quiet sorrow resonated. It reminded them of stories untold and emotions buried. But younger fans, digital natives raised on fast-paced social media and idle transparency, viewed the move with more skepticism. In their eyes, this wasn't vulnerability, it was a strategy. Perhaps the most compelling aspect of the entire situation is that none of the parties involved, Yeonwoo, Lee Min-ho, or Song Hye Kyo, have made any official statements. Not a single word. And yet, their silence is deafening. It forces the public to read between the lines, to project their own experiences, and to wonder what is genuine and what is performative. This incident has become more than a scandal or a rumor. It's a case study in how we consume celebrity culture, how we assign narrative to moments we don't fully understand, and how heartbreak, real or imagined, can turn into a global discussion overnight. Whether Yeonwoo meant to open a wound, send a warning, or simply release her feelings, one thing is certain, she struck a nerve. And now, the world is watching, not just to see who Lee Min-ho is really dating, but to see what Yeonwoo will do next. Because in the end, the most powerful stories are the ones that leave us unsure, unsettled, and unable to look away.